Oh, this is the guy that Batman straight up murders in the movie. He shoves like a bundle of dynamite down his pants, gives that classic Michael Keaton smirk, and just kills him. Oh, there's that seal of approval.
I smoked a fat one on the way over here.
Hell yeah!
That's how we're gonna do it today.
Guess what we're playing right now, based on the screen.
Why do they start with snow so often?
I don't know. By the way, welcome back to Watson&James Don't Play. My name is James.
Still Watson.
Where are we at on the Twitter? What's our name on there? Do you remember?
The handle is actually WJ_don't play.
A shrill scream pierces the cold as we look upon the Cobblepot household. The parents, horrified by their disfigured child's appearance and behavior, threw him and his carriage into the Gotham River. The carriage floated down the storm drain and ended up in an Arctic world, part of the old Gotham Zoo. There it was carried off into the darkness by huge emperor penguins.
Boy, if we had prepared, I would have done sound effects like an old radio drama, but I didn't. So here we are.
33 years later, Christmas is approaching in Gotham City, but repeated sightings of a strange penguin creature have
Just
been
say penguin.
nagging the metropolis of late. Not metropolis, but the metropolis. The mayor is addressing the crowd in Gotham Plaza,
Christopher Walken?
completely unaware of a huge red gift box that is slowly moving towards the crowd. Oh, he looks terrible. The box bursts open and weird members of the Red Triangle Circus Gang careen through the terrified masses.
Circus gang.
Look at him down there on the bottom of the screen. I'm the trash man. I go out there and I throw trash around.
Do people still want to know what we're playing?
We're playing Batman Returns on Super Nintendo, and we're about
Oh, yeah.
to. We're gonna play it poorly. This game is not easy.
It is not an easy game, but the sprites are cute.
Yeah, it's fun. It's an arcade beat 'em up, arcade style beat 'em up. You play Batman and you kick ass.
You play Batman, you play Michael fucking Keaton.
Gotham City has a hero who is a
Yeah,
hero.
Just go. You cannot read all of this.
A hero
This is
that bears
not
strength and intelligence under his dark mask. He is the mysterious Batman. All right, that's enough.
Thank you.
Moving on. Is there an easy mode? I want to put it on easy mode.
Yeah,
there we
let's
go.
have fun here.
Special.
Not mania.
What's mania?
Well,
What's
it's-
special? Easy. We're going easy. I want all the rests, and we're good.
All right.
Game start.
I like that it's a bat and not like a batarang.
There's
like
more.
the old
Dude, I
ones.
love these Super Nintendo cinematic scenes. They're awesome.
They're endearing.
There he is. There's the man.
Oh.
He's coming back. Are they going to put that movie out or what? The new Flash movie. Wait a second. What?
You get to drive the Batmobile, baby.
Oh, not yet. I think I'm just headed into town right now.
Yeah, it's driving for you, but it's
He's
fun,
like,
right?
all right. I got to go fuck shit up real quick. I'll be back. Alfred,
Deuces.
see ya.
No, he
Ambush him.
says deuces.
He says
exclusively.
deuces. Gotcha. I punched him.
Are those hyenas?
Punch the kids. Can never hit kids in
What
games.
if one of them was Paddington Bear?
That clown shows up and I
You'd
just
feel terrible.
I one-handed suplexed his ass. Got me back though.
Thin Clown tagged you. Oh, yeah, I do love these old beat 'em ups.
You just mash that B button, baby. Well, in this case, the Y button. It's B is jump, Y is smack, and A is batarang.
I feel like you're not utilizing the batarang enough
All right,
to
I gotta-
hit the pedestrians.
God, oh man,
You gotta work some combos, baby.
dude, these sprites look amazing
They're
These are
surprisingly
so-
detailed.
and responsive too.
Uh-huh.
Like there's a good animation to them. I don't know how many frames that is, but I mean, a lot of love went into this game. That's for sure. That's awesome.
A slightly bigger nerd than us can break down the technicals.
Yeah, because I really don't know.
But we very much appreciate the effort.
You gotta punch these clowns off the... Dude, these... How did you describe them right before we started the show? You described the clowns in a really good way. They're just muted? Is that how you described them?
The colors being muted and yeah, just kind of the distension of the limbs. It's unsettling.
Are you gonna shoot that rocket launcher or what?
He was trying.
And not today, Jack.
I didn't realize those were big skulls.
Yeah,
until they turn,
they're big bobbly skulls.
Yeah. I got like the bobblehead look, but it looked like a poorly rendered like motorcycle.
Oh, good, he shot his friend.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they are chaotic.
That guy just cartwheeled into a punch to the face. We've been picking some good ones. Last time we played Power Rangers. This time we're playing Batman Returns. There are so many Super Nintendo games that this is just what this channel's devolved into.
Apparently, yeah.
I've been watching a lot of... you ever go through these phases where...
Yeah. Believe me, brother, I go through some phases.
You ever go through these phases where... Yeah, totally. Oh, you wanted specifics.
Say less.
Smile more. Anyway, sorry, Hamilton there. I went through a phase to where I was watching a lot of Let's Plays on YouTube.
Oh, no, then.
Then
I didn't go through that phase.
It slowly went into, like, I don't know how else to describe video essays. Like these 3-hour-long rants by pretty intelligent people, or at least seemingly intelligent, well-spoken.
Yeah, articulate enough to keep your interest.
Yeah. And I kind of went down this retro gaming rabbit hole, and it just slammed the devil into the ground.
You really did. Let's not overstate it. It was a slam.
Take that, Satan. And I went down the retro
game
kind of hole, and I found a guy who's super cool, and he's got above average view counts. You know what I mean? Like, he's popular.
You cling to him for dear life, then.
I do, basically.
A retro gaming YouTuber who's not a douchebag.
Basically, yeah.
That's a unicorn, my friend. Hold on to that.
He calls himself SNES Drunk, and
Okay.
he's super entertaining. I highly recommend him. So after you're done watching our videos, go over and watch SNES Drunk. He's super informative. Most of his videos are 4 or 5 minutes long. They're quick. They're easy to digest, and I like that. And you've been sending me a guy lately, too. This is just going to be us promoting other people.
Yeah.
Which, whatever. It's our show. We can do what we want. He's... I don't know if you know how to describe him. He's got a very unique look about him. His videos are maybe a minute long.
And Alistair Beckett King.
Alistair Beckett King?
Yes.
He's hilarious, dude.
He's really good. He puts out videos that are really just self-contained 1 to 2 minute videos of sketches or parodies or a multitude of different things. And he'll just pick something really specific and he'll just do 1 or 2 minutes of really well-produced content. And they're just perfect. They're just perfect little bite-sized kind of pieces to watch, and they're just really well done, really well put together. Love it.
Well, they've kind of inspired me, and we have a TikTok now.
We do.
It's at WJ Don't Play, and I'm pretty satisfied with the way things are going, because everything's a bit.
Everything, all the time.
I have gone into, like, serious situations. I have drastically changed my life for a bit.
Oh, I've ruined my life a couple of times because of things that were probably based on, bits.
Bits, yeah. Things that maybe you found entertaining at the time.
I've definitely ruined a lot of moments by making them into bits when I shouldn't have.
Right, yeah.
Serious moments. Because you have serious moments, everyone does in their lives, where it's like, yeah, don't make a joke right then, for real.
There are so many times where I have to remind myself, and you and I, we work together, and it's...
You have to remind yourself that?
I have to remind myself to...
Dude, you see me.
I take advice from you, though.
Oh.
And there's a really good piece of advice where you said to me one time, it wasn't even advice, it was just a statement of fact. You said the quiet part loud.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we introduced that into the lexicon pretty quickly.
You gotta be careful about how clever you are sometimes, because it's not always that clever, for one thing, and sometimes it's a little bit mean.
It's never as clever as I think it is. And it sometimes can get you punched in the nose, frankly. So, yeah.
I don't remember the stun gun guy from Batman Returns being this agile. In fact, I think we kicked his ass pretty quick in the movie.
Yeah, he's getting way more play in this.
He's got this little rolly move here. Oh, these old games are tough, man.
Stun gun. Period. I'm guessing that C is for clown.
Stun gun clown, yeah. Wait, no, we don't want to attach to the wall right now. It's not a good time, buddy.
Is that Tippi Hedren there at the end?
No, that's
She's straight out of The Birds.
that's Selena Kyle. That's Catwoman. Oh, spoiler alert.
What?
She turns into Catwoman.
For Batman Returns.
And I love that scene in the
Spoiler
movie.
alert.
So, wow, the Batman? Or is it just Batman?
That has yet to be resolved. Given
The cowering
current state
lady
of the Batman.
saved by Batman was Selena Kyle, lowly secretary to Max Schreck,
I thought it was low key secretary.
the most powerful businessman in Gotham City.
She's super discreet. She's real low key.
She's not low key though. That's
You know
the
who's
issue.
not low key? It's this motherfucker.
Danny DeVito as the Penguin.
Or Danny DeVito is anything really. Is not low key. Low to the ground, but not low key.
You don't need to watch the movie. You just need to play this game, and you'll get the gist of it.
Apparently, it's just going to be the game. This is the novelization of the video game of the movie.
Love it. Love every second of it. Now, the Batman game on the Nintendo Entertainment System was also really good about their cutscenes. They had really good cutscenes. And you don't think of Super Nintendo games and Nintendo games as having good cutscenes, but Batman always did. It always worked. And all it is just a picture of something with some words underneath of it. They're not involved, okay? But they work.
They were involved for what people were putting in games at the time.
Thin clowns.
Thin clowns.
I got it.
Yeah.
What does it do?
I think it's extra life or
Something.
arrest or something. Maybe more battering.
It looks
A
like
test tube, I don't know.
So at the top of the screen there, you see my little square there.
I don't see it.
It's a different, very top middle of the screen. I have like a batarang in a white square,
I'm sorry, what now?
and I guess that's what my special weapon at the time. I don't know. Go!
I'm
go,
assuming
go!
it's in a white square because at certain points in the game it will change.
Kind of like how in Super Mario World you had an extra feather,
Like maybe at some point you'll have a grapple gun
something.
or
Something.
or those little you know what I always liked, the little balls with the ropes between them that he would the bowling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I always like that. Wow, pull bowling out of my ass.
I don't remember. I think it's bolus is what it's
I
called.
think something close to
Something
that.
like
Yeah,
that.
I believe you.
I don't remember Michael Keaton being this jacked in the movie though.
Oh, he is ripped.
Is he?
No, in this.
Oh, in
I don't-
this, yeah. I
I
was
don't
like-
think it's quite that way in the movie.
Michael Keaton in.
I don't even want to say that. Like, I don't know. When you're doing those flying kicks, he looks a little rotund.
Did you see Michael Keaton in The Founder whenever he ripped those guys off? He was fucking jacked, bro.
I'm gonna go rewatch that now because I do not. I kind of checked out.
He wasn't
in
jacked.
the last half of that movie.
He was not jacked, I
We're
assure
being
you.
a little pauchy, but all right.
He was like, oh, I'm going to rip off Ron Swanson and his stupid brother.
I know that was intentional. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to make so much money.
Oh,
We're going to
Bat
have...
Clown. That's unfortunate.
It's a bummer. It's like I said last episode, it wasn't easy being the fat kid because sometimes characters
Just
would
a
just...
shit like that.
that was just, what's your character's trait? Oh, you're fat ass? Cool.
Look, we didn't even we glossed over Thin Clown. That's not great either.
No.
As someone who currently weighs less than 120 pounds and is almost 6 foot, yeah, Thin can be just as annoying to hear all the time.
Does the Red Triangle Circus Gangs Union know about the way they're being described? That's a
think-
nice touch.
They need to be a little more inclusive. Oh, that statue.
Is that a foreground effect? Would you call that foreground?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. That's cool.
you're currently mid-ground.
Yeah. I like stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it's great.
This game didn't have to go this hard. Well, there's some cultural appropriation there.
Nah, it's
Did you
fine.
see that? It wasn't fine. That wasn't fine at all.
You're in the land of lakes now, bitch.
Oh. We are determined to get canceled. Doing everything we can.
By who? Butter conglomerates?
Come get me, butter.
Come get me, big butter.
I saw a video, something along the lines of, what's a secret that you have that you can share now that you don't work there anymore?
Oh, okay.
And it was a guy who used to work at a butter factory. And his big revelation was that all butter is the same.
It squirts out of the same tube into slightly different containers depending on the brand that it's going out as.
If you buy butter in a tub, like margarine or whatever the hell they call it now, it's all the same shit. Which is why I buy the cheap shit, because I bought the cheap shit the other day. Imperial was the cheap shit at Walmart, by the way.
Sure.
That's the brand that I got.
Hell yeah.
And
Shout out to Imperial.
I popped the top.
Send us
and
that butter, baby.
The little fresh peel thing that you got to peel away that keeps it, like, I don't know, secure or whatever.
Plastic. Just
It
say
said,
plastic.
It said Country Crock on it.
That's hilarious.
And I'm like, wow, you're not even trying anymore, are you? They're like, yeah, but we do it on the off chance that someone spends $6 on Country Crock instead of $3 on Imperial, and it's the same fucking shit.
Also, the world's probably ending, so who really cares?
And we're all super cool about it, too.
Everything just kind of has that vibe now.
Every day I'll read some kind of news story about something, and that's my first mistake.
Monkeypox this, crypto crash that. Yeah, I don't really... You can't write a big enough headline to make my eyebrows go up anymore.
And every time I read a headline, I have to think to myself, am I still able to go to work tomorrow? Yeah, I still got a job? All right.
All right.
Guess I'm going to work then.
Touche. Oh, look, you got a different weapon.
And what do you want from me? What the hell else am I supposed to do?
Are you on an escalator?
He sucks at fighting on stairs. Batman's only weakness, the escalator.
I have the high ground now, Batman.
Better get Batman off that escalator. He's going to get sucked in.
Teach Batman to fear and respect that escalator.
Here he goes again. Son of a bitch. Why are these kids in here?
Not a year goes by. Not a year. I don't hear about some poor bastard.
Some poor Batman getting sucked into the escalator.
Batman's a bastard. No, he's an orphan.
He's a... I mean, he's a bastard, probably.
I imagine he doesn't know his dad that well.
I think Vicky Vale might think he's a bastard.
It's not because his dad left the mortal plane.
Vicky Vale was like, I love you, Batman. And he was like, well, best be in the old dusty trail.
Is that Tom Petty?
You know where Tom Petty's from? He's from Florida.
Tampa.
I learned that from Pete Holmes today. He had a Tom Petty joke about where, for whatever reason, the algorithm has decided that I need to watch Pete Holmes videos, and I'm kind of okay with it.
Shout out to Pete Holmes.
I don't hate him. He's got a good Tom Petty bit.
He's got a good vibe to him usually.
Anyway, so Batman threw out. What the hell am I supposed to do here?
Just keep running.
Oh, I see.
There you go. I like how you stood there for a minute too. You're like, I see, and then continued to stand.
Ow.
Anyway, so Pete. You're not really taking much damage from that.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Like, you're fine.
I'm all right. Got to kill Uncle Sam here.
Stilty.
You're going down, Uncle Sasquatch.
What was the Tom Petty video where he's dressed like the Mad Hatter? He's literally in this outfit without the stilts.
I mean, any one video.
That one? No, this was a specific video.
I wasn't a big Tom Petty guy, man.
All right, fine. Go on about Pete then.
Were you about Tom Petty?
No, I'm just, if it's going nowhere, then talk about Pete.
So there's one shitty Native American reference that they have in this game, and you fight him. He goes away forever. Oh, is it game over? Oh shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, continue. Of course. What's wrong with you? And then they never put the character in the game again because they're like, that was a bad idea.
That wasn't great.
We shouldn't have done that. Do we take him out? No, leave him in there. Leave the one guy. We already finished. We're not made of money. But we're not going to do it again. That was a bad idea. Ow. Oh, jeez.
You know, I just saw a Batman reference the other day.
We just watched The Batman on Sunday. Well, I did. My wife fell asleep about a half hour in, which I get it.
That makes sense.
It's boring. It's a boring movie. I like it a lot because I'm just a simp for Batman. But it's the new Batman movie. It's a little boring.
I'll always give a new Batman adaptation a chance because, yeah, it's just, I like Batman.
Let me be clear. I love it. I think it's wonderful. But I can understand why other people were like, it's kind of boring. Because it is. It's kind of boring. What were you going to say about Batman? What was your Batman take? Your Batman hot take?
I don't have a Batman hot take.
Okay.
But
I don't believe in hot takes.
Lukewarm to room temperature takes only.
You're like, let's not get carried away here. These fat clowns are kicking my ass.
I'm not writing any checks that my ass can't cash as far as the Batman fandom comes.
That's fair.
But I did see a reference to Batman the other day.
Oh, that's right. That wasn't a hot take. Oh, that was awesome. Hell yeah.
That was badass.
Anyway, you referenced to Batman?
He makes a cameo appearance in the Chip and Dale movie that just premiered.
Oh, really?
It's hilarious.
Which version of Batman makes the cameo appearance?
It is... This is going to be convoluted to describe the context because it's such a brief joke.
Are you going to spoil the Chip and Dale movie?
Somewhat.
All right, that's fine.
Not really plot-wise, but you'll see. Whatever. Anyway, if you haven't watched it yet, fuck off for a minute.
Skip to a different time in the video.
Skip to about 2 minutes later. It's fine. There's 10 minutes left in the video. You can sacrifice 2 or go watch the movie and come back. We'll be here. That's the beauty of technology.
If you're mad that we're about to spoil the Chip and Dale movie, I couldn't give a fuck.
Look, by the time this comes out, realistically, the movie will have been out for much longer.
You've had time.
You've had time. Anyway, so this joke is they allude to it and then you kind of see it later on. So it's like a double, it calls back. At first you see different mashups of different properties because they're all obsessed with doing reboots and sequels and spin-offs and all that
perpetually.
stuff. Right? Perpetually.
They can't move on. No one has an original thought anymore.
And eventually it gets to the point where they literally do a parody of essentially Batman versus Superman. It's that style, but it's Batman versus E.T. So there's E.T. dying in Batman's arms. And you see it on a TV for a minute. And it's kind of like, yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying. And that's a hilarious joke. But also, I would 1,000% watch that movie.
What, Batman fighting E.T.?
Batman versus E.T.
I gotta tell you, it wouldn't be a very long one. Or E.T. secretly a badass.
No, because I left out the punchline of when you see him dying in his arms. It makes it worth it. The whole movie would be worth it.
You liked that movie, didn't you?
I enjoyed it.
Are you
won't
surprised
watch
you
it? You just
enjoyed it?
won't watch it. Why won't you watch it?
I literally just don't have time.
You don't have time. You have the same amount of hours in the day I do.
I'm aware of that, but I didn't want to use my time to do that. What's this guy tapping his foot in the background?
He's just waiting for these low-level thugs to die, and then he's gonna step in. You know that's how this goes.
Oh, this is the guy that Batman straight up murders in the movie. He shoves like a bundle of dynamite down his pants, gives that classic Michael Keaton smirk, and just kills him. Pushes him down a cellar, and he's dead. He explodes. People are like, Batman doesn't kill people. I'm like, y'all ain't been watching the same Batman movies I have, because Batman kills tons of people. On the reg.
Yeah, he doesn't kill just pussy. He kills people, too.
It doesn't throw him out of their house, either. So, this guy is one of the guys that, I guess the fight ends with me just straight up murdering this guy, because
it's gotta.
It's canon.
I wouldn't be surprised if you impale him on this foreground light post.
Like, here's the thing about Batman. Yeah, he's not, like, shooting people in the face, okay?
Literally, they don't even... For the longest time, they didn't even say Batman doesn't kill people. They said Batman doesn't use a gun.
Right.
As kind of a shorthand for Batman doesn't kill people. Because they didn't want to have to explain all the buildings he threw people off of and shit like that.
And even if he's not killing people, he's still, like, making some people into quadriplegics.
Yeah, horribly maiming them or disfiguring them or disabling them in some way.
Should really use my batarangs.
A lot of psychological damage, too. I mean, Arkham's just filled with low-level supervillains or would-be villains that are just irreparably damaged from Batman.
So I've had Batman the Animated Series on in the background most of the time for the past 4 or 5 days. And there was an episode last night. It was, I think, like episode 50 of Season 1. Why were there so many episodes in Season 1 of the animated series of Batman? It's weird.
I want everyone to rewind a couple of minutes to where James said that he doesn't have time to watch a movie.
But there was time.
Episode 50.
There was 5.
No, I know what you're referring to, though. The volume system that they use for Batman the Animated Series. When you buy it on DVD, there's like 3 volumes. And it's like you said, they say season on HBO and stuff, but...
You're not the mayor?
You better hope not. You better
Things change. That's a terrible Danny DeVito voice that I just did. It was barely a Danny DeVito voice.
It's insulting to Danny.
Now kiss. Catwoman's like, oh, I'm here too, meow. When did you become Catwoman?
Also, I like that they shortened Max Shrek to just Shrek, because when you read about it, you picture something else.
So it's like episode 50. They're fighting the Riddler, and, oh, this is one of these levels. Oh, these suck.
Yeah, focus.
And get up here, I'm gonna kick your ass. And they turned the Riddler into, I guess, kind of like a computer hacker in the animated series. That's his whole shtick, is that every time that Riddler's on screen, he's always in some kind of compound somewhere. They have to go inside the video game.
He had that labyrinth.
That was awesome. This one was...
But that was also computer-based.
Oh, shit. This one was... I would say it's kind of like a virtual reality thing.
Okay.
He captures Gordon. Gordon has to put on this VR headset.
Yeah.
He has them riding some kind of scary thrill ride, and he's just scared shitless, right? And they finally get the Riddler. They finally find him. He's also plugged into this thing. They find him, like, gaunt starving. He's been plugged into the VR headset for like a couple weeks now. Hasn't
Oh.
eaten much. And they go, sucks to be you. And they just bounce.
Wow.
They leave him plugged in and say, good luck, asshole.
Wow. Callous.
It was cold, man, because I'm like,
Cold-blooded.
you're just going to kill a guy then.
Yeah.
So this whole, like, Batman doesn't kill people. I'm like, he killed the Riddler last night. Or at least he didn't try to help him.
Remember when Robin had to walk away from Batman because Batman was traumatizing those children in front of by interrogating their father in front of them?
Robin's like, I gotta.
Robin literally is like, this is effed up, dude. I gotta go. And he literally leaves.
He's like, I gotta go. I'll see you. I'm not gonna stick around for this shit. You freaking psychopath.
Yeah, he does. He just bounces.
Am I stuck? Do I?
Yeah, shit got real on Batman sometimes.
It's just I don't remember this scene.
All right, you got this.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, just keep.
Come
going.
on, no, suck me up.
Try not to suck so bad.
I'm sorry.
Although I don't mind that game over screen. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that was an awakening for me when I was a kid. I was like,
The cat suit.
okay. Guess this is a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Tim Burton knew what he was doing. Pervy bastard.
He's got a type.
It's weird to think of Tim Burton doing a Batman movie today.
It's weird to think about it back then.
Was it?
I guess.
I don't know. I don't.
No, yeah, it was.
I don't remember if that's how Batman's grappling hook worked or not, but I don't know. It's just a weird thing, you know? You don't think about action movie when you think Tim Burton. At least I never did, and I still don't.
There's a lot of action in Beetlejuice.
Was there?
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
We actually watched
If
that.
you think about the way the scenes are directed, you know, it's not like car chases and shit like that, but it's action.
So I walked downstairs the other day. My wife is already watching Beetlejuice, and I said, "Oh hell yeah, Beetlejuice! Did you know Alec Baldwin killed a guy?" That's how I led with the start of the movie.
That's great.
I liked it.
Let's not clean that up at all. Let's just let this kind of sit for a minute. Alec Baldwin.
Killed a guy. Well, I'll see you later.